just for you, you got some time on DeRozan and the other wings last night. Just for you going into that matchup against DeRozan, kind of what do you kind of keep your brain on and thinking about?
Just making it tough for him. Knowing he's gonna make shots, he's gonna miss shots, and just whenever I'm matched up on him, just try to make it as tough as possible.
Jevon, you guys, this obviously goes back to the regular season, the whole emphasis on, contesting without fouling. But what's the balance there of trying not to be conscious about that, where you can just play the ball, play the shot, but you know what I'm trying to say, where it's like where you're not thinking too much. So what's the balance? Is that just a reps thing, a practice thing, or how do you kind of allow yourself to play but then think, don't follow that kind of thing?
I would just say with certain guys, you just got to be mindful of certain things. We've been seeing DeMar a lot this season. We know he likes to get to the line. So when you guard DeMar, you got to be careful of using your hands. You just got to make it tough on him. That's why I said earlier, just try to make it tough on him. Every shot he shoot, he's gonna make something tough. He's gonna miss something. You just try to make it as tough as possible.
Does that go for Zach too, or does that kind of go where it depends on the player and their?
I would say on fouls it depends on the player. I wouldn't say Zach. I wouldn't say he's trying to get the foul as much as DeMar is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just depending on the player.
Go ahead.
With Georgia's situation, you don't know how much you're going to play from game to game. How do you prepare yourself for that?
Prepare like I'm going to play 48 every night.
On a personal level, what does it mean for you to be getting meaningful minutes in the play? I mean, considering where you were earlier this season looking for a home and getting meaningful minutes in the playoffs, just how rewarding is it for you personally?
I'm a basketball player. That's what I want to do. That's what I dreamed of as a kid, playing in the playoffs, meaningful minutes, like you said. I love this game. So I'm always having fun when I'm out there. I treat every game like it's a playoff game.
Vucevic took 10 threes last night. That's obviously something you're trying to do against your guys' drop coverage. How do you make sure that you show the proper amount of help, but still get back to him?
I just say we just keep doing what we're doing, just keep contesting, keep running at them, making them think, throwing them off balance, just playing hard.
Knowing that you guys didn't maybe play your best game yesterday and still came away with the win, what does that do confidence-wise for the team?
That just got to play better next game.
Your college coach made the Hall of Fame a couple weeks ago. What did you learn from Hugs that prepared you for your professional career?
Coming into West Virginia, I thought I played hard. I was wrong. He showed me how to unlock another level of playing hard. There's always another effort you can give, and it's really it starts with the mental. If you tell yourself you can do anything, if you believe that, you can go out there and do it.
How did he kind of show you that? Like, how did you kind of realize you weren't working hard enough earlier, even though you thought you'd been?
That treadmill. That treadmill woke me up, for sure. Any little mistake, he used to put us on that treadmill. You don't want to hit that treadmill, you're going to play hard.
Like, what'd you have to do? What was
45 seconds, 15 miles per hour.
Yeah. I think I'd rather want a suicide.
Yeah.
On a treadmill, though, there's no room for error. I mean, if
Exactly.
he used to, at Cincinnati, he used to pull the guys out of the preferred gym and pull them into like a high school, a dingy thing. But then he graduated to the treadmill.
The treadmill, yeah, and it's already going too.
So you're.
You gotta hop on it while it's already 15 miles per hour.
Serious question, did anything happen? And literally, does that translate to now? There's a toughness then when you dig deep that probably influences you to this day, I imagine.
You say, did anything happen? What you mean by that?
Well,
Maybe a
people
white
fall
belt or
right,
something?
like I
Yeah.
was.
Some people did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't
That's
care.
like a lawsuit. He don't
He don't care. Get up and get back on there.
Right. And then now, what is that ever? How does
Nah.
that form who you are now?
It's just what I live about now. Now it's like it's a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That's just who I am.
You're a defensive guy. Like, what have you learned playing with Drew? Another accomplished defender.
Drew probably don't know this, but I've been watching Drew for a long time. I always felt like Drew was one of the best two-way guards in this league. With his size, what he's able to do at his size is just amazing to watch. as far as what I've learned from him, really just being able to see him every day up and close and personal, and just watching him how he does it every day. You know, that's just the biggest key for me, just to learn little things that I can, because you know it's gonna be different for me because he got the size that I don't have. You know, so I gotta pick up on little things from other guys on how to be better every day.
Like, when did you start watching Drew on tape? Like, even back in college or something? Or?
Yeah, when I was in college, he was in when he started in Philly. That's when I really started locking in on him.
Jevon, so is there anything you've seen specifically since you're with him now that you may not have guessed he does, that you kind of take and say, I'm gonna add that to my bag?
How good his left hand is.
Bigger.
How good his left hand is.
Mm-hmm.
His left hand is just as good as his right hand, and I see that's what really makes him unstoppable for real.
Is there anything he does though in terms of his prep that you wouldn't have guessed?
Nah, not for real. He just works on it, you know, and that just made me start working on it for real.
Do you think he could do 45 minutes at 15 miles an hour on the treadmill?
For sure. He can do that.
Thanks, Jevon.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.